Alright, so this is the last video about special products. I'm going to show you on how to expand a general trinomial, squaring a general trinomial such as this one, or in the form of a plus b plus c square. Okay, so you can see there, you have an a squared plus b squared plus c squared plus 2ab plus 2ac plus 2bc. It's not really that hard to memorize that, okay? It's not really, because you just need to square the a, the b, and then the c, and then you have a 2ab and then ac and then bc. All right, so let's apply that formula to our given problem. I'm gonna show you three examples. So this is the first one. So first step is identify which one is your a, b, and c. Okay, so a is x, b is 2y, and then c is 3z. Now, like what I mentioned in my previous videos, when you are doing substitution, actually in general, it's better if you put those values or enclose those values by a parenthesis. So for example, here our a is x, so x squared is equal to x squared, right? You enclose the x with a parenthesis and then you square that, that will just be x squared. For the b, that will be 2y, you square that 2y, that will be 4y squared. And then for the c, you square the c, which is 3z. That's correct, 9z squared. And then 2ab, so that's 2 times a, which is x, b, which is 2y. So that's 2 times x times b, which is 2y. So it's like that. That will just be equal to 4xy. Okay, and then for the next one, which is 2ac, so 2ac is this. So 2a, a is x, c is 3z. So 2 times 3 is 6, and then xc. All right, and then for the last term, which is 2bc, so that's 2 times b, which is 2y, that's our b, and then c is 3z. So 2 times 2, which is 4, times 3, which is equal to 12. So once you have those values, all you need to do is to put those two, all of them together. There you go. That will be the answer. Okay. Let me give you another example. This is the second to the last example. All right. So for the a, here we have negative 3b. You need to consider the negative sign as a negative, or the minus sign rather as negative. So I think that's also applicable for z. That's minus z, so your c is negative. Okay, so first let's square those three terms. Negative 3x times negative 3x is 9x squared. 4y times 4y is 16y squared. Negative c times negative c is c squared. And then for the 2ab, that's this. That's 2 times negative 3x, which is negative 6x, times 4y, which is negative 24xy. And then the ac, so that's negative 3x times negative c, which is positive 3xz times 2, which is equal to 6xz. And then the last one, which will be the product of bc, and then of course the 2. So 4y times negative z is negative 4yz times 2 is negative 8yz. And again, just like what we did in the previous example, all you need to do is just to put all of those 6 terms together, and that will be the answer for example number 12. Actually, that's the second example. All right, let's go to the last example. We have a negative x, a negative 5y, and plus 2z. So if you want to try this one, my advice is pause the video and then answer this, and then play it again to see if your answer is right or wrong. Okay, let's answer this. We have a, b, and c. Again, the a is negative x, the b is your negative 5y. Negative x times negative x is x squared. Negative 5y times negative 5y is 25y squared. For letter C square, that's 2z times 2z, which is 4z squared. And then for 2ab, so that means let's multiply the x, negative x, and this, multiply that. Negative x times negative 5y is positive 5xy. But there's a 2 here, so that's 10xy. Alright? And then for the next one, that will be the product of this two times 2. So negative x times 2z is negative 2xz times positive 2. That's negative 4xz. And of course, the last one, multiply the last two terms, and the last two terms are negative 5y and positive 2z. So negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. yz times 2, that's negative 20 yz. And of course, just put all of those 6 terms together, and that will be our answer.